From red carpet royalty to total fashion fiascos, welcome to the most loved versus most hated celebrity stylists.
Oh, hi, didn't see you there.
Good to see you there.
What are we wearing?
I don't know how you...
What started as glamour and genius turned into public meltdowns, accusations, and cancellations that no one saw coming. One stylist's career skyrocketed after dressing a pop icon, while others collapsed overnight after a single viral post.
Hi, I'm Monica Rose. Welcome to my studio here in Los Angeles.
The internet lost it. Comment sections turned into war zones. But what really happened behind those designer curtains? Stay tuned, because the truth about who saved Hollywood style and who destroyed it is way darker than you think. The world of celebrity fashion isn't just about clothes. It's a battlefield of ego, image, and influence. One wrong outfit, one leaked text, and a stylist's career can implode overnight. Fans worship them one week and drag them the next. What started as behind-the-scenes artistry has turned into full-blown internet warfare, where every red carpet look can crown a new favorite, or destroy a reputation forever.
I think this look I'm gonna call office hours. I just recently became a skirt person.
Law Roach isn't just a stylist, he's an image architect with over 1.8 million followers watching his every move. He's the creative force who transformed Zendaya from a Disney kid into a global fashion icon.
And I would write the big five. You know, I would write Saint Laurent, Chanel, Gucci, Valentino, Dior. And they would all say.
His story didn't begin in luxury. It started with a trunk full of vintage clothes in Chicago. Then, fate stepped in. Oprah visited his tiny boutique while filming, and that single moment changed his life forever.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I'm your brightest pupil.
Became this beautiful canvas to help me.
Soon after, he met a teenage Zendaya, and together, they crafted one of Hollywood's most legendary image evolutions, turning red carpets into runways and moments into movements. Fans didn't just watch it happen, they celebrated it.
Let me become this.
Okay, girl. She's not a poet.
Stunning. They are a great team. Online, the comments told the story better than headlines ever could. I love their friendship. It's beautiful and iconic. One fan summed it up perfectly. I seriously love their rapport. No wonder they make such magical moments together. While other stylists chase trends, Law Roach builds stories. He mixes nostalgia, culture, and precision in every look, giving his clients something bigger than clothes: identity. He credits his team publicly, never pretending to be a one-man show. When he announced a retirement in 2023, social media lost it. Fans begged him to stay. Fashion critics called it a meltdown, but it was really exhaustion, the cost of being the industry's perfectionist hero. Ironically, his return was even stronger. He came back for Zendaya's next red carpet run, proving some partnerships are simply untouchable.
We bought that dress. She owns that dress. Some people like to borrow, but we always buy because we think that we're just, you know, helping.
But while Law Roach's story feels like redemption, the next stylist's fame didn't end so gracefully. Rachel Zoe didn't just style celebrities, she became one. With over 4 to 5 million followers across Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and her Zoe Report community, she was the first stylist to turn fashion into a personal brand.
When did you get into the Paris and Nikki days? Because those were like iconic days, I feel like.
Paris and Nicole days, I mean, that was...
In the early 2000s, she ruled Hollywood. Every it girl look from Lindsay Lohan to Nicole Richie had her signature: oversized shades, boho glam, and dangerously thin silhouettes.
The hot take on fashion today is that nothing is a no-go. It's like I've always said about fashion that
Her rise was fast, personal shopper to the most powerful stylist in the world. The Rachel Zoe project made her a household name, and her media brand turned her into fashion's CEO. But soon, the applause turned into accusations. People began to question whether she'd glamorized unhealthy beauty standards.
You don't strike me as the type of person that
I'm not.
creates.
Fans online were divided. I'm not drama, says an old Real Housewives newbie. But the controversy did not end there. When former clients and fashion insiders began speaking out, many accused Rachel of pushing the size zero era harder than anyone else. They said she even influenced studios and magazine editors behind the scenes. One longtime Hollywood stylist claimed that Rachel would blacklist photographers who did not shoot her clients in the most flattering angles. Several designers also said she pressured them to tailor runway samples down even smaller before fittings. Whether it was fair fair or not, these stories built her reputation as someone who cared more about the image than the well-being of the industry. And it added fuel to the idea that she helped create one of the most toxic beauty eras in Hollywood history. I remember when Nicole started working with Rachel and she became very, very thin. I can't blame Rachel for Nicole's eating habit, but I will say almost all of RZ's clients were painfully thin, as was she. Then came the backlash, whispers of control issues, ex-assistants calling her toxic, and fellow stylists accusing her of freezing them out of work. What began as admiration turned into resentment.
In fact, I don't in fact know how to be a mean girl, you know? I really don't.
By the late 2000s, the same fame that made her unstoppable had also made her unforgivable. The internet branded her as the villain of early 2000s fashion. But just when it seemed her influence was over, another stylist was quietly redefining everything she once stood for, proving that real power in fashion doesn't come from fame, but from trust. Karla Welch isn't the loudest stylist in Hollywood, but she's the one everyone listens to. With over 400,000 followers across her platforms, mostly on Instagram, she's known as the stylist the stylists admire. Her approach isn't about chasing viral looks, it's about intention, identity, and impact.
King is the fun of it all. I have a relationship with my clients that they feel safe enough.
She started humbly, working retail, before breaking into advertising and editorial. From there, she became the creative force behind icons like Justin Bieber, Olivia Wilde, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Sarah Paulson. Her secret? Precision tailoring, quiet confidence, and an eye for storytelling through clothes.
What happens if the client comes and they don't like anything you pulled?
That would never happen.
Really?
To me. We're so...
Her followers adore her authenticity. One comment reads, "This is too helpful." Unlike many in the industry, Karla's influence isn't built on drama. It's built on consistency and conscience. She champions young designers, advocates for LGBTQ+ rights, and uses fashion to say something, whether that's about self-expression, gender, or belonging.
I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I run businesses.
Following a rare emotional interview, someone added, "Amazing interview. I got teary. Fans were inspired by her. I'm working on developing my personal brand, and this is gold dust."
When I'm styling for a really big event, I love storytelling. Storytelling lives in all the styling we do.
In an industry obsessed with spectacle, Karla's calm mastery feels revolutionary. Her clients stay loyal, not because of contracts, but because of trust. She's proof that you don't need scandal to stay relevant, just substance and style that last. But while Karla Welch built her reputation on quiet integrity, the next stylist turned that same spotlight into a full-blown controversy that nearly ended his career. Brad Goreski had all the makings of a fan favorite, a sharp suit, a charming grin, and close to 900,000 followers across his platforms cheering him on. He started out at Vogue and W Magazine before becoming Rachel Zoe's assistant on the Rachel Zoe project.
I'm still constantly like reinventing. I'm still constantly trying to beat the last red carpet I did.
But I think we're really good at talking things through.
Problem solving.
That's definitely.
And we're both competitive. We're very competitive.
Viewers loved his humor, his bow ties, and his quirky energy, but behind the cameras, tension was building, and Hollywood was about to pick sides. When Brad left Rachel's team to start his own business, the internet exploded. Rachel accused him of stealing clients, and tabloids turned it into a soap opera. The feud created two armies online, Team Brad and Team Rachel. His reputation took a hit. Suddenly, the stylist who once charmed audiences was painted as a backstabber.
Taylor told me about his attitude. Brad.
What?
One user summed it up perfectly under that now infamous scene where Rachel calls out his Braditude. He's an artist, what do you expect? Another wrote about the split. These people are doomed to part. Too much ego, too much deceit, too much backstabbing. There's no way you could last.
So Bravo viewers first encountered you on the Rachel Zoe project. When you first interviewed for that assistant position, which I believe was on part of the show, did you have any idea of what you were getting into?
Yet, not everyone saw him as the villain. Rachel was a terrible boss, one viewer argued. The fact that Brad's not saying so is proof enough that he's a kind guy, just looking to further his own career at a time when Rachel herself said she was taking less clients. Reality TV turned mentorship into betrayal, and even years later, the internet still debates who was right. But while Brad's story became Hollywood's favorite feud, the next stylist on our list built their reputation on loyalty, grace, and quiet power. Jason Bolden has never been about flash. He's about foundation. With over 500,000 followers across his platforms, he's one of Hollywood's most respected voices, redefining what celebrity glamour really means. As co-founder of JSN Studio, his mission has always been clear: to make style powerful, intentional, and unapologetically black.
About one of the best campaigns I've ever done in my career. It is Michael B. Jordan.
He started small, opening a luxury vintage store that quickly caught the attention of stars. Soon, his clients included Michael B. Jordan, Yara Shahidi, Cynthia Erivo, and Trevor Noah. Each look polished, tailored, and dripping with confidence.
This moment that we're going in less than a week where we're about to go is everything. And so
fans love how emotionally supportive he is to the people he dresses, love their collaborative relationship.
Okay, so a look is something that works. It's now, right? A moment is a moment.
He was in this really chic cardigan, khaki trousers, and a loafer.
He doesn't just style, he builds narratives, wonderful story, great to hear of his personal journey. He was also known for his deep appreciation of black culture, black art, and the designers and creators who shaped it. He often spoke about giving proper credit to the artists who influenced the fashion world the most. Yes, keep investing in black art and black artists, the real foundation of culture and perception. His followers see him as both artist and advocate, blending fashion with activism in a way that feels effortlessly modern. Known for his power silhouettes and minimalist precision, Jason proves that elegance doesn't need excess, just purpose. His designs speak of strength, identity, and pride. But while Jason Bolden's rise represents unity and artistry, the next stylist's story dives straight back into chaos, where fame, ego, and betrayal ripped an entire fashion duo apart. Mimi Cuttrell built an empire out of beige. With over 600,000 followers across her platforms, she's one of the most recognizable names in celebrity styling, the woman behind the cool girl street style aesthetic that defined Gigi Hadid's off-duty era and filled Pinterest boards for years. But the same minimalist look that made her famous eventually became the internet's favorite punchline.
Hi, I'm stylist Mimi Cuttrell here in the beautiful DSW showroom to talk about spring trends. For spring, I love.
She started by branding herself online while styling small-time models. Soon, she was working with Gigi and Bella Hadid, Ariana Grande, and Priyanka Chopra, names that turned her into a global styling powerhouse.
I have a long press day coming up tomorrow, so we are heading to my stylist Mimi Cuttrell's studio. I just love the creative process of working with her.
Yet, the higher she rose, the harsher the criticism became. Fans started calling her looks repetitive, predictable, and safe. Ariana's fandom, in particular, made her a target. People started criticizing Ariana's repetitive ponytail look that was at the same time painful for the singer.
Oh, Josh! Ow! What is that?
A recent look of Ariana's ignited the fire again on social media. People trolled Mimi for choosing the weird dress for the singer.
I like it, I want it, I got it, yeah, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it.
And the comments kept coming. Can she sit while wearing that? Every outfit became a battlefield. What used to be effortless chic was now called lazy. Online memes like Mimi is ruining her style spread like wildfire. People continued joking about her style. Are you drunk? Who wears something like that? Still, Mimi rarely responds. Her silence fuels both her mystery and the criticism. But while Mimi Cuttrell's feed turned into a comment section war zone, the next stylist found love, loyalty, and universal respect where others only found backlash. Elizabeth Stewart is fashion royalty without ever needing a crown. With around 900,000 followers across her platforms, she's known as Whisperer, the stylist whose red carpet creations belong in museums. From Cate Blanchett's architectural gowns to Viola Davis's powerful silhouettes, her work defines modern elegance. Her career began at Women's Wear Daily, where she learned the editorial side of fashion before transitioning into styling. That background gave her a curator's eye. Every look she crafts feels deliberate, timeless, and cinematic. Unlike the trend chasers, Elizabeth doesn't follow fashion, she shapes it.
It took me so many years to make her laugh. I mean, she makes you earn it.
Fans adore her sophistication. She dresses Julia well. My favorite look is her vintage Valentino Oscar-winning dress. Another gushed, can I just meet her once, even from a distance? And the compliments continued. Pretty as usual. Designers fight to dress the people she styles, and her client relationships last longer than most Hollywood marriages. No scandals, no ego wars, just loyalty and legendary taste. Her red carpet moments don't go viral for controversy. They go viral viral for craft. Another amazing thing about her, she cares for the environment and values making fashion sustainable.
I'm Elizabeth Stewart, and I'm a celebrity stylist. I work with tons of brands, and I'm always seeking out companies that really think about their impact on the environment.
Elizabeth Stewart proves that elegance and longevity can still win in a chaotic, click-driven industry.
Because they use ethically sourced materials and produce their designs using environmentally responsible processes.
But while Elizabeth built her legacy through grace and loyalty, the next stylist on our list watched fame twist into feuds, memes, and career-ending chaos. Monica Rose was once the architect of the Kardashian look, the woman who turned bodycon dresses, thigh-high boots, and oversized blazers into a cultural phenomenon. With around 650,000 followers across her platforms, she helped invent the Kardashian street style era, transforming reality TV fashion into a global trend. But fame built on someone else's spotlight can vanish just as fast. She began with smaller clients until the Kardashians hired her, and overnight, her career exploded. Every paparazzi shot, every Yeezy-clad moment had Monica's fingerprints all over it. Then, without warning, the entire family cut ties. Kris Jenner went public with a vague statement. She did something bad. That single sentence lit the internet on fire. With no explanation, fans filled in the blanks. Accusations, conspiracies, and memes took over. The criticism started. Folded boots? Someone else took a jab. She sounds like a Kardashian. I mean, be yourself, girl. Her silence only fueled the chaos. What had she done? Was it betrayal, money, or something personal? No one ever confirmed, and the mystery turned into a full-blown career curse. Monica's name became a warning in Hollywood about how fast influence can flip. I can't believe she's the reason Kris Jenner's secrets always leak. But while her reputation collapsed under unanswered questions, the next stylist on our list proved that honesty, artistry, and heart can still win over the internet and Hollywood itself. Kate Young doesn't chase attention, she defines it. With nearly 1 million followers across her platforms, she's the quiet force behind Hollywood's most elegant transformations.
Showing clothes that were inspired by workwear and uniforms. They were about utility.
Her clients, Margot Robbie, Selena Gomez, Michelle Williams, and Dakota Johnson, aren't just dressed by her, they're elevated by her.
Did you feel good in these moments? And if not, when did you feel good? Show me pictures. We pick the looks that have worked.
Starting as a first assistant at Vogue, Kate learned how to craft stories through clothes before moving into celebrity styling. Her red carpet looks bridge editorial precision with cinematic grace, effortless yet exact.
If I were packing a smaller kit for a specific client, I wouldn't need all this.
Fans notice the care behind every choice. I cannot express enough how happy hearing this level of detail and attention makes me. I'm here for all of it. The amount of work it takes to make someone look like it took no work. Mad respect. I love the way she also focuses on which dress made the celebs feel good in. No scandals, no drama, just discipline and loyalty. The hallmarks of Kate Young's enduring success. But while her world runs on perfection, the next stylist's fame unraveled in chaos. We could not leave out one of fashion's most divisive figures, Harry Lambert. With around 700,000 followers, he's the mind behind Harry Styles' pearl necklaces, sheer Gucci looks, and the gender-fluid revolution that shook mainstream menswear. Lambert started as a fashion PR assistant before moving into editorial work, where he met Styles. Together, they blurred the line between masculine and feminine on the biggest stages, and the internet had opinions.
Can we quickly talk about the feather boa that Harry Styles wore?
Yes.
Like, it was literally amazing.
Conservative audiences accused him of feminizing men, while others argued Styles got the credit for Lambert's daring vision. The hate rolled in daily. My sister has that same outfit. This outfit is mad. However, not everyone was mad at the unique fashion statement. This outfit of Harry Styles is iconic. I loved it. Haters say people don't criticize the outfits because it's Harry Styles who is wearing them, and not because Harry Lambert styled him. Still, love or hate him, Harry Lambert changed fashion's conversation forever. Every rise in fashion hides a lesson. Sometimes it's stitched in silk, sometimes in scandal. Law Roach built his legacy through loyalty and storytelling, while Rachel Zoe watched her empire turn into a warning.
Nothing's gonna shock me.
I'm not letting that take me down. I'm not going to let that ruin how I look at people.
Jason Bolden showed that power can look like kindness, and Karla Welch proved you don't need controversy to make an impact.
I now only worked with a select amount of clients. It's Zendaya and Celine Dion.
These stories remind us that fame in fashion is fragile. One outfit can crown you, another can cancel you. But through it all, the best stylists aren't just dressing bodies. They're shaping culture, identity, and emotion. So who's your pick? The most loved or the most hated? Fashion changes faster than trends on TikTok, but these stylists prove one thing: image is power, and power always has a price. If you thought this list was wild, wait till you see what we uncover next. Click here to watch the next video. It only gets messier.